Hello, this is Bill. In this video, you'll learn how to resize and print the individual state patterns so the pieces all go together to create the United States. To illustrate this, I'm going to go ahead and print off, resize, and print two of the patterns. I'll take Oklahoma and Texas so you can kind of see how they will fit together when resized. Before starting that, let's just take a look here. Oklahoma is just a little bit short of Texas on the west and also a little bit short of Texas over here on the east. Okay, now that we know what we want to do, let's go ahead and get started here. So the first step I'm going to do is open up Microsoft Excel. I'm going to come up here to Insert, the tab Insert. I'm going to choose Illustrations. I'm going to choose Pictures, and I'm going to start with Oklahoma. And a really important step here is rather than just pressing Insert, I want to link to the file, which is on my desktop. So I'm going to choose Link to File. And here in a second, I'll show you what happens if you don't do that. I'm now going to go ahead and right-click on this. I'm going to go to, that was a right-click, Size and Properties. And I'm going to come over here, and I'll change this to 5%. And I can see that these two are linked together right here. They're locked, so when I change the height, the width automatically is resized. Okay, so here was the original size, 18 by 34. So you can create an incredibly large quilt, or if you're working with wood, a really large map of the United States here. Okay, so there was the first one. Now let's go ahead and insert Texas. And I'm going to do this incorrectly the first time here. I'm going to come up here to Insert, Illustrations, Pictures. I'm going to choose Texas. But rather than choose and link to file, I'm going to choose Insert. Okay, I'm now going to come along. Let me just go ahead and resize this. I'm going to go to 5%, just like I did with Oklahoma. And you're going, well, what's the deal here? By scrolling down here just a little bit, it's going, oh, the original size was 8.5 by 8.5. It kind of automatically resized that image for me. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And then let me go ahead and redo this the correct way. To do that, again, I'm going to come up here to Insert, Illustrations, Pictures. I'm going to choose Texas. And now, again, I'm going to choose Link to File. And like I did earlier, I'm going to print this off or scale this thing at 5%. And so now I can take Texas, maybe I'll drag Oklahoma over here just a little bit. Both of these have been scaled at 5%. If I take a look at Texas, did you see the size of that? 55 inches. So I can go from a really small pattern to an absolutely incredibly large pattern. So we have some pretty good resolution here. So here was Texas, and I can see if I kind of nudge that on up there. And I click off here. There's going to be just a small little gap up here on the west, and a small little gap there on the east there. So probably the most important step there is just make sure you're absolutely consistent when you print these off. If you want to go at 5%, 10%, just make sure you scale all of the state patterns identically, and then make sure that when you press on Insert and you come here to Pictures, that you press Link to File and not Insert. And that's going to point to the original file, which in this case, Texas, the size of that was 55 inches in height, 55 inches in width there. Well, hopefully in this video you learned how to resize and print the state patterns, and good luck on your project, whether that's quilting or working with wood. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks a lot, bye.